all right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis coach and your personal guide. So, today was a really um, powerful day. As I was sharing in yesterday's pod, we are now truly in launch mode. And in fact, even earlier today, before I got on the pod, uh, I happened to be scrolling some of the past messages on my group. And I just realized that over the last month, maybe month and a half, we've been slowly building the intensity of, putting our message together. And then, of course, sharing it with people, letting them know what is available for them and what is available to them. And interestingly, it's like, day on day, more people are getting to know about us, more people are getting to know about the power of, you know, eye hypnosis, the power of learning how you can actually connect into your own mind, your own unconscious mind. Some people call it the subconscious mind. And, just through simplified steps. I won't call them simple, they're simplified. And so, through this, people are able to have experiences. And that's one of the reasons why we have one of our products, if you will, which is called the eye hypnosis experience. And this is something that people, tune into every week. And it's really beautiful to see how people are learning, people are growing. And of course, having said all of that, we've been building towards batch two, which starts in literally a week's time. And that was in fact what inspired today's pod, which is truly the art of allowing, or the power of allowing. Because in this day and age where there is this thing called performance marketing, um, where there are so many ways to market, there are so many ways to um, reach out to people, to generate leads, to be able to build a following, to be able to get customers to come and uh, buy your courses, and then of course attend your courses or programs or workshops, whatever it is that you are offering, especially if you are as I like to call it, a healer coach, meaning you're somebody who is tapping into the power of healing. And of course, you know how powerful, how deep coaching can be. So if you're somebody like me on this journey, and maybe you've tried all of these things and you've noticed that it has a very different flavor when you're not able to really connect to what you're doing. And so as a result, a lot of times, maybe the things that you try, whether they're webinars or whether they are, these different durations of courses or maybe even workshops. And and I'm saying all of this because I've been there, I've done all of these. And interestingly, now I'm evolving a different way of reaching out to people, of creating these experiences for people so that they can um, one, of course, experience what you have to offer. And especially if you are a healer coach, a lot of what you do is based on experience. So whether it is anything to do with the energy that you are bringing, whether it is to do with maybe the processes that you're teaching them, a lot of the proof of concept, a lot of the changes is based on what experiences that you can create. And maybe in the initial phase, um, it is a more slow moving process on the surface, maybe, right? It again depends. Honestly, I believe it depends on where you are in your journey. um, you know depends on If you believe in karma, depends on your karmic cycle, depends on where you are on that journey. And whatever be your belief, whatever be uh, the process that you're creating for your clients, eventually, um, you will, if you persist, you will receive in the truest sense what you're meant to. So all I can say at this point is, that's why I talked about, I initially called it, maybe one of the titles was the art of allowing, the other one was the science of allowing. But what came to me was it's literally the power of allowing. And so, as long as you know what it is more and more each day that you're doing, as long as you know why you're doing it, the more you do it, the more people will get to know, the more people will show up. And there will come a time where it literally takes on a life of its own, and people will join you without you even really knowing um, consciously why they've joined you, because what you've been doing has literally just been growing. It's like, I remember in this must be in seventh or eighth standard, in history, they talked about how um, Ashoka, as in um, the Emperor Ashoka, when he reached that point in his life where he embraced Buddhism, and from, if memory serves me right, I think it was his children who uh, decided to be the missionaries and take the the meaning, take the the mission of Buddhism, and spread it across um, various parts, including Sri Lanka. And what's coming to me is that there will come a time where you will, like, there will be these really huge shifts where you are not consciously trying to make them, you are not consciously trying to control them, but it's like people will just tune into your energy and join you on your mission. So what I can definitely say is that keep showing up, keep doing the work, keep believing, and truly, um, the more, and this is a note for myself as well, the more I remind myself to be present, the more I see magic happening. So, you know, definitely wishing you, especially the healer coach, watching this, wishing you the very best. And just remember that, this is not a race. This is not a 1 day, 1 month, you know, 1 year mark kind of kind of a race that you're trying to win. But if you look at it as you're building something where what you do is going to make a deep, deep impact on whether it's one person or a million or 100, it doesn't really matter. What's important is that you have chosen to show up and to hold that space for somebody else. So wishing you, of course, all the very best in this. And as always, um, having said all of this, if there's any way in which I can help you, definitely do reach out. And having said all of that, of course, remember to live with purpose. I look forward to seeing you in the next pod. Remember, these are daily pods, so I will be back tomorrow. And truly have a fantastic day ahead, month ahead, and of course, a truly, truly amazing year ahead. God bless, and of course, I will see you in the next one. Take care.